Another Russian title. For a reason. Gonna work with Merlin. Let me throw another box in this. Get this thing all burnt. These burnt up. You on murder? Must be. I'm gonna work with Merlin. He's gonna reverse retrieve these objects, which he's never done that with, and he's gonna go put it in a different receptacle that he's never used before. So it's gonna make everything harder. So I'm proofing Merlin because he's gonna go home soon. And I have something to say, of course, about Russia and their army. I think I know why they're not doing so well. That's what that says. So I'm trying to attract attention to even one. We got one kid from Belarus that later he trolled and said that the reason why this is absurd, the reason why the maternity hospital with the children's was bombed was because Ukrainian soldiers were hiding behind it. How does that make sense? It's pathetic. Anyway, I think the reason why why they resort to this shit is that Russia's army isn't so good. So they resort to this, like, chemical weapons, shit like that, because they just, let's just bomb the civilians because they're not real good. And that's what we're seeing. I mean, God only knows what Putin's telling them is going on in the Ukraine. But, today he told them that in the West that they're telling us bullshit, right? Like, see, this guy, that's a Russian idiot. That's a troll. That's a bot. So what he told them today was, this is nonsense, right? What they told him today is that we are getting disinformation, that the government is lying to us, right? We have freedom of speech here. We have journalists that keep government in check. They can say whatever they want. Russia, you can't say whatever you want. So this is what we're gonna do with Mer. Hey, Merlin. That's what we're gonna do. Is anybody here that's a moderator? Louis, you're a moderator, right? You see any troll action like this? You see that Peter Kane 2.0 thing? Post something. It's a Russian bot. Get rid of them, will you? You know, yeah, I appreciate it. If you see them, man, get rid of them. They're, you know, I wanna call, it's childish, but it's like, more than that, it just seems like, I mean, Russia's, you know, Putin's evil, right? But like this kind of stuff is just childish. Like, what does that do? Every time I log on, it's a fucking like Russian bot and shit. Cause I'm posting stuff, trying to attract attention to anybody that lives there, just to tell them the correct information. That's why I'm posting, you know, titles in Russian. I'm not gonna stop either. What are you gonna do, Russia? You already hijacked my channel about a month ago. What are you gonna do? You gonna do it again? I already went through that once. I already know how to do it. I don't know how to get it back. Ooh. Selling Bitcoin. It's pathetic, man. Anyway, so this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, just keep an eye on it. Get rid of that Russian bot when it comes. They'll probably say something about how they can have firearms in, you know, Russia, which isn't true. It isn't. You have to be rich. If you're not rich, man, you ain't shit there. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Hey, Merlin, here. So we're gonna use this as the receptacle, right? We're gonna use these two objects. I'm gonna put this over there, and I want him to do a reverse retrieve into this with these two objects. It's gonna be more difficult. You might not be able to do it. But this is how you proof the dog, is that you make it more difficult for them. You challenge them and make sure that they do it right. You make it different each time. Hey, Merlin, come here, brother. He's peeing. Come here. Get a heel. You see this? Come here. I want to show him where it's at. Here, Merlin, see that? I'm gonna put it in there. You're gonna drop it in there, okay? Okay, here. Let's see if we can pull this off. No guarantees. Man, it is nice out. Here. Merlin, hold. No. Hold. Go put it in there. You're fucking awesome, dude. That wasn't so hard, was it? Different place, different receptacle, different object. Guy's good. One of the main things that he was doing was like not returning shit. Like if you threw a frisbee, he'd like not bring it back. So tomorrow, I hope it's nice. I hope it's real nice, because I want to play some frisbee with him. Merlin, now this is to a dummy launcher. So he's never seen this object before. So let's see if he can put it in there. Hold. No, hold. You got it? Hold it right, dude. Hold. Okay, go put it in there. No, put it in there, dude. No, put it in there. Beautiful, dude. Hey, Merlin, come here. Good job, buddy. Here, you did real good, man. Now what he did was you'll see there's a milk crate right here. That's what we originally used for a receptacle. Thank you, Lewis, I appreciate it. So that's originally what we were using, but we're not using that. We're not using that anymore. We're using something else. So when I said, go put it in there, he sort of like went over towards the milk crate, which is fine. So we're not going to make a big deal about this and we're not going to have him do any more. And the reason for this is that he did it correctly the first time. We would run the risk of him screwing up if we try and do a third or fourth time. He did it right. We're stopping, end on success and build on success. It's not really necessarily like the length, like longer definitely is not better in dog training. Don't train the dog, like keep it under 15 minutes. And dogs, when you first start training them, you're not gonna wanna train them at 15 minutes anyway. And puppies, you would never train that length. Like an 8-week-old puppy, man, I train it for like seconds at a time. That's it. Um, what else? I don't know. That's about it. Sort of boring, huh? That was it. If anybody has any dog training, I should have done dog training questions. I should have said that. Oh man, I'm sore. Didn't sleep at all last night. Like not at all. Just you ever do that? You just lay in bed and just your mind is racing and you can't sleep. I started to fall asleep and then I heard Mango, so I had to get up and deal with Mango. So, hey Merlin. God, what a weird looking dog. Get over here to heel, brother. Mer, heel? No, you're gonna have to come around. You cannot do that. Here, come here. Here. Over here. Here. Good boy, sit. It's a real nice dog. I gave Merlin a deer antler just to see what he would do. Now, I wasn't giving him a deer antler earlier, but I did now because the dog has to sort of screw up to get him to quit doing shit. And they're, when they have separation anxiety, they're so screwed up in the head, you give them a deer antler, they're just gonna ignore it. Does that make sense? So, it's not gonna be beneficial as a distraction because nothing distracts them because they're just too stressed. You know, like, I could probably try giving Lutzy one. I don't think Lutzy's gonna need one, but I might give him one. But Lutzy does this thing where he sort of like has this like whine, like a baby whine, like a scream. It's really obnoxious, but he's like slowly giving it up. He hadn't been here that long, so it's really not going to be an issue for him. But again, I can't stress this enough that it's really important that when you crate train a dog, you have the dog in the crate when you're at home. They must be in the crate and see you walking around and get used to the crate as like, oh, this is where I hang out. So if you don't do that, then you end up with problems. Like anybody that says like, oh, I don't believe in crate training a dog, you're foolish. You should crate train a dog, man. If you're working with a dog trainer that says you better get out of there. You better not give him any money. God, it's nice out. Feels like it. I don't know what the temperature is. It feels like it's 60 right here. In the sun? I don't know. What's up, everyone? Sure, this is boring as shit. Maybe I'll open back up with an English title. An American title. That was it. We're done. Here, I'll open back up in a minute. Hang on.